inside the palace, has it?
The drone is in my car.
Okay.
He's flown the pad from here, he's flown it along the drive and above. I don't know whether he's landed it inside.
No, I didn't land it. I just flew over the palace, did a bit of
And are we still
nosying.
filming? You're a YouTuber?
GoPro, yes.
You're a YouTuber.
Are you a viewer?
What's your YouTube name?
You're a copper, so
I am, yeah.
I could just going to give you information
Is
without
this
a reason.
recording, is it?
Not the video, no.
No?
It will. It does it need to be, or?
No, it doesn't. So, well, what
Basically,
did it do with you then?
I've flown over there. I've had a lot of hassle off the not these guys, but the other team.
You've been told not to fly here?
I've been told not allowed.
Yeah.
And I told them I'm allowed.
No, you're not.
So I did it.
It's
No, you're not.
over this because of the helicopters.
Carlos of the Durham family saunters into court, convinced he's above the rules. The judge reads out his no-shows, skipped pet vaccine checks, and self-appointed titles. Yet Carlos insists he's merely traveling, not driving. Unfazed, the judge fires back that legal duties aren't erased by word games. In the end, fancy phrasing won't save him. Everyone must show up and follow the law.
Not a no-fly zone here.
Yeah, yes it is. Yes.
Can you show me?
You gotta look it up. It is
I
on
have.
there. Go ahead and look it up.
I did all my due diligence before I got here.
Palaces, royals, and if the staff says no,
It's not about the staff saying no, it's about the law, my friend. Come on.
It is. If they're saying
So there's no
On the
fly
law.
zones like airport there. But we're
Yeah.
there, it's nothing.
but it's if you looked it up, Hampton Court Palace, no fly zone. All right. So this is what we're gonna do.
I've checked.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can say that if you've checked or not.
There's no fly
that's
zone here,
fine,
my
but
friend.
we're saying that it's not, and we've looked it up as well.
This isn't about who owns the sky anymore. It's a showdown of stubbornness. Even when handed clear, up-to-the-minute facts that completely disprove his story, the officer won't concede. His stance isn't guided by law or safety, but by ego. Instead of admitting he might be wrong, he parrots, "We've checked," to shut down any challenge. That kind of dismissal does more than frustrate a talk. It chips away at public confidence. At the end of the day, drone flights answer to the Civil Aviation Authority, not an officer's bravado.
So I don't look. It's a busy Friday night. All right, busy Friday night. We need to be out there. We're already stripped to a few units. Okay.
Right.
Right. If we can just get your name, we'll treat this as words of advice. Just please don't do it again. The staff are here, and all the other staff.
You should be educating them, saying he's allowed to fly over.
No.
We'll
It's
speak
not
to them
allowed.
after.
We'll speak to
We just
them.
have to deal with you first.
But we are just dealing with you. I don't want this to
But
go
you've
long.
told me
I
it's a
don't
no-fly zone.
I don't want this to go on any longer. If we could just have your name.
But this is going to keep happening. If people come here to fly drones and these guys,
And
not you, but if the team come out and say, can't do it.
We've already had the info done from our.
Can you tell me what legislation so I can check? Because I want to learn here.
No, it's. We've told you that is your learning. You're not allowed.
That's not good enough, my friend.
Yes, it is. Because we are police
You're an
officers. We're
officer.
telling you. Yeah.
That's not good enough.
On a hectic Friday night, officers are stretched thin and in no mood for long debates. One turns to a drone pilot and says, "It's busy. Give me your name. Take this as a warning, and don't fly here again." The pilot replies, "I just want to share the Civil Aviation Authority rules so your team knows they're allowed." The officer cuts him off. "We've checked. This is forbidden." End of story. As impatience grows, it's clear that enforcing drone regulations demands real dialogue and precise legal references. Without them, friction mounts and public confidence takes the hit.
I need to know the legislation.
Yeah.
I need to know the legislation that I've broken here so I don't do it again.
See, it's completely up to you if you want to give us your details or not. Okay.
It's not about details, mate. Your colleague here.
Yeah.
The reason I hang around for police to arrive, and I didn't hang around, I was getting some food and I saw you and I thought I'd pop over, is
sure.
so that I can see or know that the people who have restricted my legal activity today, the drone flying, get educated and say, look, he's allowed to fly. He may not like it, but he can do it, right?
Hampton Court Palace have said that is supposedly a no-fly zone. So obviously we've come with like the
you checked?
information that we've been told. I've read through, and it says no-fly zones, obviously 5 kilometres from airports. This isn't an airport, but the grey area that we're trying to deal with is where they're saying it's a helicopter thing as well. So that's where we're a bit.
Usually helicopter pads are not a no-fly zone, but they're on here to tell us to obviously watch out for aerial traffic.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I haven't seen anything on, I'll show you what I look at. I haven't seen anything on the app at all.
Okay.
It does turn yellow in a minute, there we go.
Yeah.
All that side there is, you'll see, Bushy Park.
Yeah.
When the auditor asks calmly for the legal rule behind the officer's claim, he's not being difficult. He's doing exactly what any informed person should do. Seek clarity. Instead of pointing to a specific law or airspace regulation, the officer simply shuts him down, leaning on his badge as if rank alone makes it true. That's not how policing works in the UK. Officers must act according to clear legal authority and be ready to explain it. Brushing off a reasonable question with "because I said so" isn't public service. It's pride masquerading as power.
Of scientific interest, SSI.
Right, okay.
But I'm not in that. We're at the Palace, which is actually right bang in the middle.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, 100%.
There's nothing on there to say I can't fly, which is why I did it.
I think what they are just worried about is if there is suddenly a helicopter that needs to come, which, I mean, I know it seems like a bit far-fetched.
Right.
Okay, but just in case.
They didn't mention that when we had a
No,
talk.
of course, no, I understand.
They just mentioned everything else.
Yeah.
A wedding going on, other concerns.
So yeah, there is something about the privacy side of things as well, because if there's a wedding as well, maybe they don't want it.
I said to them, I'm going to stay very high to the people with the tiny dots. I've got no issue with what you've said to me, but your colleague saying it's a no-fly zone is not good.
Yeah,
because now they're going to be under the impression that they can restrict people flying.
Yeah, like I said, I'll speak to them after, obviously. I'll speak to them. I'll say what you said to them.
Oh, she's back out. Hello.
Have you got it in? Sorry, do you mind just going over there, please?
I can do, yeah. I'm going to go, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, well, that's why we're trying to speak to them, and we'll speak to you. If you can just stand by my colleague, please.
All right. Sorry to interrupt. I haven't got all night, mate. Can we do it quickly, or?
I'm trying to get it done as quickly as possible. If you keep interrupting us, then obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. Give me 2 minutes, and then I'll be.
Can I just go?
We'll just have to explain one or two things, and then you can go. All right, because it's busy for us as well.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
I've been here a while. I spoke to you for an hour, didn't I?
It shouldn't be an emergency response, but if
what, you came on emergency?
Well, no, we're an emergency response team. All right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So basically, what they've said is, you know that you see those blocks right there to the left, just in front of the palace, that whole block there where the bushes.
This building?
Yeah, not the first bit here, but the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all like residential.
Okay.
Whereabouts were you flying it from?
I've flown everything, mate, but I'll be honest with you, this long building here,
it's
probably the one part I haven't really flown in there.
Okay, that's fine. It's just because you have to be 110 metres away from residential buildings as well.
No.
Picture this. UK drone pilots must consult real-time, CA-approved tools like Drone Assist before taking off. These apps flag helicopter routes and caution zones. Not because drones are banned there, but to heighten awareness of nearby manned traffic. Only when you're inside a true restriction, say, an airport perimeter, a military complex, or under an active NOTAM, does flying become off-limits. If your screen shows you're clear and you keep your drone in sight, you're free to soar. Simply spotting helicopters overhead doesn't outlaw your flight. It just means you stay alert. The auditor checking his up-to-date app and finding no prohibitions is absolutely within his rights to launch safely. In the UK, the law supports informed, cautious pilots, not blanket no-fly claims based on uncertainty.
120 metres from residential areas.
Why does it say that? I'm not trying to catch you out. I know my legislation on it because I fly it, and I've never heard of that.
Drone and model aircraft code, points 3 to 9.
Yeah.
Fly below. And then there was fly below 120, which you said you were doing perfectly fine. No problem. And then there's a residential, commercial, 150 metres, sorry.
Okay.
Keep at least 150 metres away from.
My drone is small, so my drone is that.
Okay.
So go by that.
Okay, what drone do you have?
It's 249 gram. It's under 250.
Okay, perfect, yeah. No problem. That's fine.
Has that been made clear?
His drone is under 250 grams, which that doesn't apply to. Good. So
you saw the drone, right? It was a baby.
It's the weight, and the weight only. So if it's below, hang on. If the weight is 150, if the weight is 150, then it's above. Then all the license, blah blah blah, and all that. If it's less than, however, that supersedes if it has a camera.
Then the officer insists drones must stay 120 meters from any homes. That claim trips over two truths. First, the old rule was 150 meters, not 120. Second, that limit only applied under former legislation, and then only to heavier machines in the A2 and A3 risk groups. The auditor's DJI Mini weighs under 250 grams and belongs to the A1 subcategory. In the UK's open category, A1 craft can legally fly close to houses, shops, or parks, provided they stay in sight.
It doesn't.
I'm not. I don't. I've got.
Come on, man. I do this every day.
I've got better staff. To
You shouldn't have been called. I know they called you for a good reason.
To do. Just please.
With a good intention.
Don't do it.
But it's not a police matter, my friend.
Just go. It's not. I know it isn't. If
You're telling me not to do it. I'm allowed to do it. I am going to continue doing it. Don't tell me not to do it, man.
Okay. Well, we'll be here then again.
You're wasting your time.
I am wasting my time. All right. Thank you very much for
Why are
your
you
time,
being stubborn?
sir.
This officer's
Goodbye,
been
sir.
great. What a rude. What's his number? 4198. There's no need for that, mate.
No, but you're making
No need.
It worse
Well,
now,
you're making it
aren't
worse,
you?
and
No, but you should be telling them that you should be telling them that we
speaking
can't
to
stop
them
him.
Educating
All right.
me, I know. what's
He should
going
know the law. This officer knows the law.
It's nothing to do with the
He knows the law.
Both of you. No, I'm the one teaching him. All right.
You're teaching him.
I am
Sorry.
separating
Yeah.
both parties because
No, I'm going to go.
this
I'm going
is
to go.
not.
So you're teaching him.
Just when you think the debate's over, the same officer jumps back in, brushing off questions and flubbing the facts. He insists the weight limit is 150 grams, but that's not a simple typo. It's a basic blunder. UK drone rules revolve around weight categories, and the true cutoff for many regulations is 250 grams, not 150. Misstating that key number blows apart his entire argument and shows he hasn't even learned the fundamentals of the law he's enforcing.
Don't really have time.
Are
for
you
this,
saying you're
all right?
teaching him?
I'm separating both
That's
parties.
awful, mate.
I've spoken to you. I've spoken to them. I've already.
Do you know what I'm going to do now you've dealt with it, Lewis?
I've already said your part to them.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
And
I'm going to make
I've already
sure that
said-
loads of people come here and fly drones because you need to educate them and say we're allowed to do it.
Well, if that amounts to harassment, then so be it.
No, not me, other
No,
people.
thank you, but yeah, it's a harassment court of conduct of 2 by anybody.
You're talking rubbish, mate.
Okay, well, if you believe.
Sorry, man, you've been more than you've been perfect. This officer has a problem, and if he's teaching you, I feel bad for you, mate. You've learned a lot from somebody else, clearly.
What I
You
was
know, yes.
asking you was,
Yeah.
as a human being,
yeah.
we have children on site.
Yeah, I've got no issue with you.
Security breach. That's the only.
Of course I care about that. What did I say about that? I said I'm going to stay high, didn't I?
Yeah, I think they're just concerned about the safeguarding.
That's fine.
And the risk,
I've got
yeah.
no
In that moment, the exchange pivots from drone rules to pure pride. The auditor calmly highlights that one officer cites the regulations correctly, while the other keeps tripping over key details. Feeling cornered, the haughty cop snaps, "I'm the one teaching him," a deflection that masks his own missteps. He'd already bungled the weight categories, invented phantom no-fly zones, and refused to name any legal source. Rather than own these errors, he leans on his badge, choosing bluster over clear, professional dialogue.
They've been civil, they've been polite, they've been professional. They had concerns which were, in my opinion, a little bit, their concerns were a little bit unreasonable, what they were telling me, but they're not doing it on purpose. They're just trying to do their job right. They call you guys for advice, you've turned up. I can't blame you for turning up because you don't know the situation until you get here. But to tell me I can't do it and don't do it again is wrong, because I can come here tomorrow, or my friend could, and fly a drone here, and they should really go, oh, just ignore him, you know, you can do it legally, right?
The auditor calmly explained he'd fly higher to keep clear of children, exactly the proactive safety step CA rules require. Instead of acknowledging that, the officer shot back with a baseless jab, implying the auditor didn't care. That ego-driven deflection ignores the facts and does more harm to trust than any cautious drone flight ever could.
There you go. Sorry it's happened like this, all right? You've been more than polite, no issue at all.
It shouldn't have gone this far.
No, it shouldn't. I'd gone, I was having some food. I seen these guys come and thought I'd better pop over, but...
Right, thank you for coming and back
all right.
over.
I've got no issue, it's just, I feel that you dealt with it badly, but that's your
I'm
choice.
not dealing with it badly. Look.
Look,
They've witnessed how I've dealt with it.
What's done is done.
It's
There's
happening.
nothing
But it's
else
not a
we can
no-fly
do.
zone. Anyone can fly their drone here.
I've made that clear to both sides.
Oh,
all right.
you told me I can't do it.
However, like, you
We're
know what?
asking
There's
you
no.
not to do it.
My colleague has explained it, and I've told him.
He's been banged on, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm dealing with both parties,
He's
and I've
also
got my
dealing
colleague
with
dealing with
us,
you.
so-
Busy day, I suppose, as well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Right.
When staff are wrongly told that drone flights here are illegal, they'll spread that myth. So the next lawful pilot faces the same needless clash. Each false claim breeds more confusion, generates bogus reports, and wastes police time and public resources. Left unchallenged, bad policing practices become the new norm. What starts as an error turns lawful activity into perceived crime. As the exchange wraps up, the auditor calmly tells the staff that his frustration lay in how the situation was handled, not with them. He then turns to the officer who escalated everything, spelling out each error in plain terms. Rather than own up, that officer defiantly shrugs off every point, his pride clearly outweighing any sense of duty. He'd already botched weight limits, invented no-fly zones, refused to name legal references, and scoffed at reasonable questions. In stark contrast, his partner admitted initial uncertainty, listened respectfully, and showed genuine humility in getting the facts straight. This showdown proves how one ego-driven approach can turn a perfectly lawful drone flight into needless conflict and damage public trust. The auditor did more than correct bad advice. He highlighted why modern policing demands transparency, expertise, and accountability. Thanks for watching Rate the Audit. If this helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more independent insights.